Hang on guys, Mint here bringing you Scarlet Nexus. This new release revolves around, you get to choose two characters, each with their own stories and progression, and staged in a bit of a future where there's psychonetic powers involved. And let's run through and let's see how things go. Looks like the first thing we gotta do is choose who we're gonna be. No real description to go on unless it pops up when you choose them. But I think I'll go for... Oh, they do tell you. Yuito Sumeragi comes from a great family who are descendants of the founding father. Cheerful and optimistic, he's a young boy with unwavering and kind heart. Having had his life saved by the OSF when he was young, he was inspired to join the OSF as a volunteer to be able to save others. He fights close quarters with a combination of quick sword attacks and psychonesis abilities. Kasane Randall. Scouted by the OSF, she was an elite cadet at the academy, always at the top of her class. Cool, rational, and indifferent to others, the only person she's opened up to is her adoptive sister. She's extremely loyal to her and she will do anything for her sister. She fights at range with a combination of ranged multi-blade attacks and psychonesis abilities. Okay, so Kasane is a bit of a ranged fighter. And then Yuito is a melee fighter. I've heard some rumors that the best person to go with is Yuito in your first playthrough, just because it would make a lot more sense, I believe, in the story-wise. So let's go for it. Also, I prefer melee combat anyway. Get up close and personal over the ranged. Types of powers. Powers vary between individuals. Okay. Don't need to read that.
これより脳と脳を仮想ケーブルでつなぐ。訓練とは比べ物にならない痛みだが耐えろ。
システムオールグリーン。サスケーブル接続開始。
That seems like quite the experience.
よし、貴様はいけそうだな。この適正試験で貴様の配属招待が決まる。しっかりやれ。
了解。
Yes, sir.
ユイとスメラギ、本人と確認。これより怪異討伐軍幽体適正試験を開始す
I
る。
take it this will be like a little bit of a tutorial. Move with left stick, control camera with right stick, reset camera with right stick. To change camera settings, open the menu, then start and navigate the options on the screen. Movement feels good. Got snaps to where you're looking. Okay. Makes sense. Okay.
これが最終試験。
can't seem to attack at all. Dash. Jump. Ah, success! I can jump. Half jump. Ah. Okay, I expect that. Lock onto an enemy with right stick, press again to disengage. Locking onto enemies is a basic tactic applied in fighting because it is easier to hit your target. Lock on as soon as you encounter an enemy. Okay. That just shreds them. Is there a limit to what you can pick up? You can pick up cars. Okay, you've got a bar that regenerates slowly, I see. So 80 zone. Yuito fights using his power of psychonesis with his sword. The attack range of his sword is short, but he can overwhelm enemies with his fast attack. He attacks enemies one by one at close range. Since weapon attacks with X slightly charges the psychonesis gauge, use a mix of weapon and psychonesis to dispatch enemies. Hitting an enemy with a weapon attack will automatically lock you onto that enemy. Automatic lock-on and target switching can be changed from the config section in the options of start. Alrighty then. Can't even do a 3-hit combo. They just kind of disappear. So I can step. And we get a unique animation on the dodge attack. Is it? Sort of, yeah. You seem to skip the first hit and X combo with a dash instead. Oh, I gotta remember it's gonna be switching with right button held. It's a bit of an odd one, I must admit. Can't just flick the stick. Oh, that's a wicked way to stash your sword, my dude. Step. So that's a step. So just B is always stepping forward. Press Y while moving to perform a sweeping, moving spin attack in a wide area. Psychonesis gauge will recover greatly, so adding this to combos allows you to fight while sustaining the gauge. It can only be used once per combo, but learning other skills can increase the amount of times it can be used. Okay. Perform a weapon attack with X when landing a psychonesis attack. Hold right to close the distance to an enemy with a rush follow-up. Okay. Okay. Oh, holding. Oh, I see. An X or Y attack lands, performing a psychonesis attack by holding them. Right trigger will result in a powerful psychonesis follow-up attack. Consumes a lot of psychonesis gauge, so restore it by using X or Y attacks. This will allow you to combo longer. So I need to attack. Okay. Let's see. While you're attacking, hold it down. Okay. Learning the rush, enhancing rush, psychonesis, follow-up attacks. Learning the rush, follow-up attack, and psychonesis, follow-up attack skills increases the amount of times they can be used consecutively. Chaining together a rush, follow-up attack, a psychonesis, follow-up attack, and then another rush, follow-up attack in succession allows you to deal heavy damage.
これまでの訓練で学んだことを出し切れば勝てない相手じゃないぞ。必ず倒してみせる。
Ooh. I really like the mix of psychonetic and melee. It's pretty nice. You can view what you learned in the tutorial again from the help screen in the library of the main menu. Make sure to check it out for more detailed information about controls.
任務達成。これで入隊適正試験を終了する。
よし、これで訓練過程は全て終了した。明日からは貴様も海抜軍の正式隊員となる。その前に訓練生には24時間の自由行動が与えられる。明日の正式着任を前に体を休めておけ。
了解しました。
Suppress Bronyon. When they look like they're gonna dive underground, but the lock-on doesn't disengage. They're only feigning. Soho City Ryujin Ward.
お疲れユイト。試験どうだった？
ナギ、お前大丈夫だったのか？
It's a piece of cake.
大丈夫って試験か？俺はまあまあ絶好調だったぜ。
まあまあと絶好調どっちなんだよ。サスケーブル接続の時きつそうだっただろ。
あれめちゃくちゃ痛かったよな。でもしばらくしたら慣れてきてなんとかなったぜ。
軽いな。でもナギらしいか。
これで俺たちも明日から憧れの海抜軍か。なんだか信じられないよ。
うん、そうだよな。
なんだよユイト、反応薄くね？
いや、俺だって嬉しいよ。言っただろ、子供の頃海抜軍の人に命を助けられたって。だから俺もその人みたいになりたいって思ったんだし。でもなんだよ。最近思うことがあるんだ。本当にそれだけでいいのかなって、せっかく助けてもらった命なんだから役に立ちたいし、もっと大勢の人を救う方法があるんじゃないかってさ。
おいおい、人間一人にできることなんて限界があるんじゃないか？俺たちは海抜軍になって怪異と戦う。まずはそこを一生懸命にやらなきゃだろ。
そうだよな。俺なんとなく不安になってたのかも。まずは一人前の海抜軍にならなきゃだよな。ナギ、ありがとう。
大いにありがたく思ってくれたまえユイトくん。ところでこの後スメラギ領に報告に行くんだろ？ご先祖様にいちいち報告するなんてめんどくせえよな。
まあそれだけじゃないんだけどな。今スメラギ寮がバッキーちゃんとコラボやってるんだ。
は？スメラギ寮ってユイトの家のお墓だろ？いくら観光名所になってるからってコラボとかすんの？
結構やってるらしいよ。そういうのは親父たちが決めてることだけど。あ、そうだ、親父と兄貴にメッセージを送らないと。
どうせまた親父さんからは返事来ないんだろ？いくら海抜軍にしたくなかったからって冷てえよな。評議会とかに出てる時は笑顔振りまいてんのに裏表ありすぎっつうかさ。
そりゃ裏表あるのは政治家だから。それに俺も定型文みたいなメッセージしか送ってないし。あ、もう兄貴から返信来た。
なんだって？
お疲れ様、頑張ったな、だって。
スメラギ本部長直々にお褒めの言葉かよ。昇進間違いなしだな。
お前バカにしてるだろ。兄貴が海抜軍の本部長だからって便宜図ってくれるわけじゃないからな。
分かってるって。悪かったよ。
本当かよ。だったらバッキーちゃんコラボでおみくじ引くともらえるバッキーちゃんの悪気。
了解了解。俺もおみくじ引いて悪気譲ってやるから、その後でナンパ付き合ってくれよ。ユイトが一緒にいると勝率高いからさ。
はあ？それ結局お詫びになってないじゃん。
That's just because I pulled the ladies in for you. You can be grateful I'm with you. Interesting art style for the messages. Oh, sorry, for the cutscenes. I was reading Brain Message. Brain Message. You will receive messages from various people as you progress through the story. You can view messages in the main menu. You can also open the Brain Message screen directly with the right button and up. The minimap is displayed on the upper right of the screen. You can check your surroundings and the objective direction. You can turn it on and off in the options. Open to start from the main menu. Opens the location map. Here you will be able to see more details of your current location than on the minimap. Next objective will be displayed at the top of the location map. If you're lost, check the location map.
しかし、お前って本当バッキーちゃん好きだよな。なんか癒されるんだよ。子供の頃大切にしてたぬいぐるみみたいな感じでさ。子供の頃？バッキーちゃんってそんな昔からあったっけ
Okay, so no wall jumping.
それくらい俺の遺伝子レベルに訴えかける可愛さってこと。
Hey Cadet, glad to have you on board. Honestly, I'm just happy I'm not in the very bottom running anymore. Remember who was a new cadet. Hey, did you know apparently they call that red light neon? I love the neon you can see from here, it's so pretty. Machines exchange a lot of information when they're operated with abilities. And one of the byproducts of the exchange is the neon light you can see. How are you feeling, Cadet? If you're a volunteer soldier, never let your guard down in real battle. Sometimes they are strong, sometimes there are strong others who actually eat OSF members, although you won't ever encounter major others like that. Foreshadowing much? Oh, a cadet, which means you were scouted. Oh, you're a volunteer soldier, and you were still able to make it in. That's amazing. Couldn't do that. I don't have any powers that will let me become a volunteer soldier. Give him hell for me. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Ooh, there's something green in the distance. Came to the regional ward to meet Scarlet Guardians. Aren't you with the OSF? Can't believe I've met one already. I went by the Sumeragi tomb as well. You just go straight. Wait, you already know where it is? For anyone that was wondering, I chose the Japanese language over the English because I believe the voice acting is a lot better. But if you prefer that I go English for ease of access, then by all means, please let me know in the comments. Environmental data and some type of item is the green. I see another green over here. This Arashi Vision poster is awesome. I want the data. I wonder if I can find it anywhere. My friend looked for a poster of Major Kyoka, but she's not in charge of PR like Arashi. See the green items pop up on your map as well. Hey, I assume that's money. Looks like I got money. This is a shop. You can manually save by talking to the recorder who is wearing yellow. The game auto saves at intervals. So it's a save point and a shop. Okay. I am Air and Shadow. Read the brain message carefully for details. First official save. It's quite obvious now that it's a new run. You can manually save by talking to the... No, already read that. You can buy or sell battle items and equip at shops. Equipment at shops. Add-ons will be marked with an asterisk. So I can buy them. Yo-ho Muramasa. Sword Yuito has used since he was a cadet. Thin blade is light, easy for novices to intermediates to handle in combat, and has engraved the name of a famous ancient sword. Is there any way to compare? Okay, well I can go straight into here, I guess. Okay, it's the same weapon I have on. Hey, you get visuals too. That's pretty cool. Force field, MK1, defense 5. Oh wait, how much money do I actually have? 400 bucks. It's a bit of a defense boost, power boost, and a health boost. I only have 400 bucks, so I think I have 5 healing items, so I think let's boost my damage and my health. Why not? Oh, can only equip one. So let's go for damage for now. Didn't realize I'm stuck to only having one. National Defense Forces fan. Generally the Scarlet Guardians are more showy and popular, but the National Defense Forces are nice because they're likely the unsung heroes. They might not be able to fight against others, but it's the National Defense Force who protects order in New Himaka. Soldier. The guy next to me really looked up to the OSF when he was a kid, and he looked pretty hard when he couldn't get in. Please cut him some slack if he lashes out at you. Are you a new OSF cadet? We are the National Defense Forces. Don't get in the way of our mission. We don't have powers like the OSF, but it's the National Defense Force that protects Suho from everything excluding others. Makes sense. Sumaragi Tomb Grounds. I really hope I don't butcher a lot of these names. I believe the story is very... the story of the game is very story driven.
結構お参りに来てる人がいるな。
あそこにいた女の子2人組可愛かったな。
え、マジで？見てなかった。
それにしても墓が観光地になってるってやっぱユイトってエリートなんだな。
なんだよ急に。親父と兄貴はそうだけど俺は違うよ。
でも華麗なる一族ってやつじゃん。親父さんは評議会議長で兄貴は海抜軍の司令官。しかも建国の父 ヤクもスメラギの子孫だろ。断絶の春で滅びかけた人類を救ったザ英雄。どんな顔してたんだろうな。案外ユイトにそっくりだったりして先祖だし。
先祖って言っても2000年も前の大昔の話だからな。子孫だって実感もないよ。第一残ってる記録が例のマスク姿だけじゃん。あれを先祖だって言われてもさ。
ああ、わかるわ。ホラー映画の犯人みたいだもんな。断絶の春の時に顔に大怪我したんだっけ。やべ、建国な父のことこんな風に言ったら怒られちまうか。
You're a little bit of a
そんなことないだろ。
troublemaker, my friend.
そんなことあるって。スメラギ家って言えばめっちゃ権力持ってる家柄じゃん。親父さんだってお前が政治家にも官僚にもならないって言ったから怒ってるんだろ。
もういいよ家の話は。それよりバッキーちゃんおみくじ引こうぜ。
お前先祖に報告はいいのかよ。まあいっか。よし引こうぜ。
Ever the rebellious son.
よし引いたぞ。せーので見せ合おうぜ。
いいぜ。明日からの海抜軍生活を占う大事なおみくじだからな。
せーの。大凶。
俺も。てか幸先悪くね。ああなえる。おみくじ結んだらカフェかなんかに入って休もうぜ。
Super bad luck.
そうだな。バッキーちゃんの悪気ももらったし、ビジョン街の方に行ってみようか。
There are messages you can reply. If you reply with A, you may receive a reply as well. Some messages will have a time restriction on the reply. Let's see what I got going on here. This is a report. Good work, you pushed through. It's finally over. We're finally becoming official members of the OSF. It still doesn't feel real. Just when I thought all the hard training was over, they threw that final test right on our faces. I was ready to give up so many times, but I managed to push through because I was with you, Yuito. We are volunteers, so we might really have our work cut out for us, but I'm looking forward to serving with you as members of the OSF 567th class. Save your memory. I'm the recorder of your platoon. A recorder has the most sacred mission. We observe the mission of frontline troops and record proof that the OSF troops are performing their duty. Just need to look into my eyes. I will read the necessary information from your brain. You can say my power is very suited for this role. Also, my beloved ride that keeps me mobile, the toy bike, can access the shop. The shop is my side job, so feel free to patronize it all you like. Finally, a recorder must remain unbiased and independent. We're not allowed to talk freely with our recording target. Just act as if I'm not here unless you need to record. I will shadow you wherever you go. Do not try to interact with me beyond my job. That is the best for both of us. Isn't Sass awesome? Nagi Carmen. Sass is really amazing, isn't it? SAS, I should probably actually say. It's really amazing, isn't it? Even though it's an imaginary link, brains link up together to share powers. Actually, what did SAS stand for again? I know I learned it, but I already forgot. Strong something system or something. It's Struggle Arms Systems. Oh yeah, Nagi, you should make sure Protect has been applied to your thoughts. Protect is all if your linked partner will be able to hear everything you think, like if you just happen to think someone is cute or something. What? That's terrifying. Now I'm really not sure about this whole thing. SAS might be more trouble than it's worth. I'll have to be careful. I mean, that's a good idea, isn't it? People getting into your thoughts like it's nothing. These things are really creepy, actually. Equipment, visuals, party, me, myself, and I. Cool. So glad that I still had Baki's limited edition keychain. Actually, can I equip it as a visual now? Nope. Apparently I don't get to. green item over here. I obtained it right through the machine. Well played. Passionate worshipper. Founding father Yakima Sumeragi. A great man who built the foundation for everything I'd made on a new Himika. This year marks 2020 in the solar calendar year. But did you know it was Yakumo Sumeragi who created this solar calendar? So is it technically the first year then?
Yo.
Right, back to the main street. Alright guys, I think with that, this is gonna mark the end of episode 1. If you enjoyed it and you're still around, please consider liking and subscribing and ring the bell for notifications. And thank you for watching. See you in the next video.